So I'm a little bit behind on catching up with tags and VRs, and I really enjoy them, so I want to try and do as many as possible. And I thought today I would start by doing one that's like 2 months old, that was started by Katey Flowers, and as you can see from the title is the My Tarot Community tag. This is 9 questions about people within the tarot community, and I will list all of the channels mentioned in the description box below so that you can go and check out any that you don't already know. So I'm just going to jump straight in with number 1, which is, who is a creator that makes you laugh? I am going to have to go with Julie at Peekaboo Rose. Julie has this really, like, British, I want to say British, deadpan humour. Like, she'll say something with the most serious look on her face and in the most serious serious tone, and it's just hilariously funny. She's just, and you know, I just love her. I just love her humour. She always makes me laugh. I think I very often find myself laughing along with Julie and her videos. Definitely one of the funniest creators I'm aware of. Number 2, who is a creator that teaches you? There are loads, obviously there are loads of creators that teach me. That's one of the things that we come to YouTube for, right? Is to learn from each other. But if I had to pick one channel, I'd probably go with Kellyanne Maddox. Kellyanne is the first kind of tarot channel that I ever really stumbled across on YouTube. And her videos are always really, really informative. And I actually, although I've picked her as a tarot creator because I believe that she is one, there are lots of other things she does around personal development and, you know, self-awareness and shadow work and all that kind of stuff that I've always found really valuable and always learned a lot from. So definitely, if I had to pick one, it would be Kellyanne Maddox. Number 3 is, who is a creator that lifts others up? And for this one I've gone for Rochelle from Amethyst Ascension. Because of the creator spotlights that she does, mainly. I think that they are amazing. I've done one. I know lots and lots of creators have now been interviewed and had that spotlight with her. And I just think that's a really wonderful thing to do, to give up that time to, you know, and it's a good hour and a half. Each interview is a good hour and a half. And she was doing them pretty regularly for a while there. I think giving up that time to spotlight other creators is a really wonderful thing to do, and definitely uplifting. Number 4, I couldn't actually answer. I couldn't think of one channel. And the question is, name who is a creator that you respect. And the reason that I couldn't think of any one channel is because that I have the utmost respect for pretty much everybody that I watch. I watch these channels because I respect them, because I believe that these creators come from a place of authenticity and integrity, and because I think that anybody who puts themselves out there on a public platform like this, talking about things that are, you know, very much outside of the accepted norm, I have the utmost respect for. So I genuinely couldn't pick 1 or 2 people, and I would literally just end up listing every single channel that I watched, which isn't necessarily the point. So I just everybody, every single tarot creator that I'm subscribed to, and some that I probably don't know about, I respect. I absolutely respect. It sounds like a cop-out answer, I know, but that's genuinely the only answer I can give for that question. Number 5, who is a creator whose collection you love? For this one, I didn't even have to think about it. I went with B, a Kaylee Sunflower. I can never say that. A Kaylee Sunflower. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, B. I follow B on Libib. We're friends on the Libib app. So I can see her tarot collection, and it's just amazing. Like, I covet her collection. I just, to have that many beautiful decks in my collection would be lovely. Especially she has a lot of indie decks, which I don't have an awful lot of indie decks, and I'm a bit jealous of that, not gonna lie. I think she's got the most amazing collection. I love it. I want it. Number 6. Who is a creator whose creativity inspires you? I actually ended up going with 2 people for this one. So I went with Brian from Papa Squirrel for his editing ability. And why? So I actually went for 3, I lie. And why from On the Cusp Tarot. Those 2 guys have the most amazing editing ability. The way their videos are put together are just wonderful. And I would love to have that kind of skill, but I don't have the patience to learn, is, you know, the big thing. And I don't have the software and that kind of stuff. And I just, ultimately I'm too lazy and I can't be bothered. But I do really love watching their videos for just that creativeness in their editing. I love it. And then in terms of content, I've gone for Will from Atypical Tarot. I always think Will has the most interesting content, and he talks about tarot and in ways that I wouldn't necessarily have ever thought of. So for example, he's got his Tarot and the Periodic Table series, which is so interesting and so outside of my usual realm of interest or understanding that I would never have thought of it. It would never even have crossed my mind to think about tarot in those terms. And I love that series, and I love what he's done there. I genuinely think he has some of, and also he edits his videos in the most beautiful ways. Some of his videos when he edits in his photos and stuff. Oh my days. Oh my days. So yeah, I think Will definitely for me is a mixture of editing, but more importantly, the type of content that he puts out. I love his content so much. And then I've gone for 2 people on question 7, which is, who is a creator you'd like to be friends with in real life? I'm really lucky actually that I would like to think, I hope, that I have made real friendships. I have developed real friendships with some creators through YouTube. And I'm very, very blessed to have those people in my life. And I never thought that would be a side effect of having a YouTube channel, and it is an amazingly wonderful side effect, and I'm really glad it is a side effect. But 2 creators that I would like to be friends with in real life, I think, are Kelly Bear and Jessica Starr. I think I feel like I have, from what I see of their videos, I mean, we don't really know people, do we, through their videos as much as we like to think we do, but from what I've seen of who they appear to be and what they're interested in and how they talk about things, I think they're 2 people that I would actually have quite a lot in common with, but also enough differences that we could have some really, really interesting conversations. And I like that in friendships. I am not I'm not really very good at the small talk stuff, which is why I find it difficult to make friends, I think, because I'm not really very good at the small talk stuff. I want to have conversations about the big things and stuff that, you know, the things that keep you up at night and the things that play on your mind and the things that you're really curious about, things that feel like they really matter. But I also don't want to have those conversations with people that I don't know, because that's weird. So anyway, I'm rambling and losing track, but I think I could have those kind of conversations with those 2 ladies. I think they would be very, very interesting people to know on a more intimate basis. Anyway. And then I got a bit carried away with question 8. Question 8 is, who is a creator you'd like to see grow? I have a real love for smaller channels. Smaller channels are definitely my thing. I watch a lot of smaller channels, and I just find I connect a lot more with the smaller channels. So I ended up going for 4, and I could have gone for more, but I realised that I was getting a bit carried away. So Heidi at Heidi Did What. I love Heidi. I just think she's a wonderful human being and definitely deserves to keep growing and growing and growing. Jade at Tarot Your Truth, another person I have so much love for. and someone else who I just want to see her grow and grow and grow. Laura at Aquamarine 18 is my third choice. Laura is just so interesting. She's just so interesting. And the fourth person I've gone through for, which is Corvin at Tailraven Tarot, they are also just so interesting. Both of them talk about the kind of topics that really interest me, really are the kind of things that I want to talk about and I want to hear people talk about. And they always, both of them, give me things to think about that I've never considered before, and give me a perspective that I might never have thought about before. And I love that. And I think they both deserve to be so much bigger than they are, because their content is just amazing, just amazing. And then finally, again, I've gone for more than one. I've got the question is, who is a creator that gives off good vibes? And I've gone for 3. And they're all people who, there's just something about the way they carry themselves and their tone and their voices and just about their energy, something really about their energy that I just really love. And that is Sarah at Sunset Bow Tarot, Kim at Abundant Life Tarot, and Havana at Sparkle Divine Tarot. The 3 of them, I love them. I think I could just listen to all 3 of them talk for hours and be very happy with that, because I just think that they're such soft, kind, beautiful souls, I think. So those are my answers. If you've done this tag already, do let me know in the comments below so I can go and check it out. And if you haven't, then feel free to do it and let me know when you've done it, because I'll check that out as well. And as I say, I will list links to all of the creators that I've mentioned in the comments box below. No, not the comments box. Why do I do that? In the description box below, so that you can go and check them out if you aren't already. Thanks very much for joining me, and I will see you hopefully shortly for another one. Take care everyone, and lots of love. Bye bye.